Hey YouTube, it's your girl Angel and this is Baby Boy Jace. Before I start the video out, I just want to say don't mind my hair. I just took some braids out, and before I went to go get some shampoo and conditioner, I wanted to make this video. So this is what's going on right now. But anyways, today's video is going to be probably 2 videos in one. Really, I was supposed to record like a couple of days ago, but a lot has been going on with him and my sister. My sister has the flu. I'm trying to keep him away from her. Like it's so much going on. But I'm going to record the video now and I'm going to upload it today. So today's video is going to be me introducing myself, my baby, and telling you guys what to expect from this channel. And then the real video is going to be, and then I'm going to tell a story time on how I found out I was pregnant. My sister about to come. Stupid. Your mama. I'm making a video before we got rudely interrupted. And I'm going to also tell the stories. I'm going to do a story time on how I found out I was pregnant and how I told my parents. So, you ready, man? You ready to tell the video? He has the hiccups right now. Say, let's get right into the video. Say it. Say it. Say, let's get into the video, mama. Okay, so I'm going to start off by introducing myself. Again, I'm Angel. I'm 19. I'll be 20 in a couple of months. But, yeah, you know, you'll get to know more about me throughout the videos or whatever. This is Baby Boy Jace. This is Jace. He is 7 weeks. He'll be 8 weeks Wednesday. He'll be 2 months. You know, my baby getting bigger. His birthday is November 7th. Yeah, November 7th. And he is a Scorpio. But this is Baby Boy Jace. Yeah, and you'll learn more about him, you know, throughout the videos and stuff like that. Say hey guys. Say hey guys. Sorry, my mama looking rough right now. And you know, we kind of just like really got out the bed and I wanted to make a video, so you know. But let's get into the story time. So, I found out I was pregnant around February. I know it was after Valentine's Day because I didn't know I was pregnant on Valentine's Day. You know, I was still going about my life, you know, living life the good way and all of that. So, I think it was around February 20 something when I actually took the test and found out I was pregnant. But before we get into that, before I start telling you like when I found out I'm pregnant, I'm gonna tell you what led up to me taking the test. So I was with my 2 friends, Kawan and Shay. They're like sisters, you know, but we always used to hang out like every single day. We used to hang out, do stuff like that. So we was hanging out or whatever, and every time we would hang out, you know, we would be at the park chilling. I would tell my friend Shay, something don't feel right, you know. With me, I always have a feeling before something happens. Like if something bad is about to happen, I always get a feeling before it happens. So I was like, something don't feel right. Something bad is about to happen, you know. Something is off. Like I just kept saying, I kept saying that for like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. I was like, something bad finna happen. Something bad finna happen. So one Sunday, the Sunday before I found out I was pregnant, we was at church and my grandmother had to be rushed to the hospital because they thought she was having a heart attack. So I was like, that's probably what I was feeling. Like I knew something was about to happen or whatever. So she came home the same day. She wasn't having a heart attack. I don't know what was wrong with her, but so I kept feeling it and kept feeling it after. So I'm like, that wasn't it. Like something is still about to happen. Like what's going on? Why do I feel like this? Yeah, I know. I was like, why do I feel like this or whatever? So the Monday after church, I went to work. Mind you, I used to work at a car wash. I'm not gonna say the name because I really hate that company. I'm sorry, big boy. I really hate the car wash, like, with a passion or whatever. So I went to work. I went to work, and I was feeling like, I don't know, this particular day, I was just like not myself. I was like, okay, something is wrong. I gotta figure out what's wrong because like I've been, I was basically going into a depressed state because I was just like, something don't feel right. What's going on? So I I told my boss I wanted to leave early, so I told my boss, I was like, you know, my grandmother was just in the hospital. We're going to check on her and stuff like that. So they gave me a reason to leave. So I left or whatever. I called my friend's corner. I was like, I'm getting off of work, but something don't feel like. I still feel this feeling that I have. I'm scared, you know, or whatever. So then they was at our homeboy house, so I went to go pick them up. Well, we stayed a little while, just chilling and stuff, laughing, trying to make me feel a little better. So, but before this, they was telling me I was being real rude. Like, they was low-key noticing it before I did. They was saying, you're rude. Mind you, me and my friend Kwan, we kept going at it. We was head to head, kept getting into arguments. We almost like stopped being cool or whatever because it was just, I didn't know I was being rude, but they said I was extremely rude, and a lot of other people were saying I was extremely rude. But I didn't know what was going on, so they saw them signs. Then they saw my boobs getting bigger. I wasn't noticing none of this because, like, I don't know. It's just, I don't notice things when I don't want to notice things. So what you talking about, man? You just drooling. So, so when we left our homeboy house, they was like, Angel, you need to go to, oh, what's wrong? You just want attention. I'm not giving you attention. So they was like, Angel, you need to go to Kroger. You need to get a pregnancy test and take it. And I'm like, pregnancy test? I'm not pregnant. Like, what y'all talking about? I'm not pregnant. So they was like, no, just to be safe, you need to get a pregnancy test. So me, I'm like, whatever, I prove to y'all that I'm not pregnant. Let's go to Kroger. Let's get a pregnancy test and all of this. So we went to Kroger or whatever, and I didn't want to take it home. It was nobody at my house, but I still didn't want to take it home. So I went to the Kroger bathroom. Ooh, boy. I went to the Kroger bathroom and I took the test. And they was like, don't look at it. Give it to me. This is what we do every time one of us, like, take a test. Well, if we have to take a test, we say, he clearly don't want it. We say, don't look at it. Just hand it to me after. Don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me. So we, like, hand it over before you look at it. Let us see it first. So I didn't do that. I used the bathroom. I did it or whatever. I did it or whatever. And then I looked at it and I'm like, see y'all, I told y'all. It's negative. Like, it's only one line. It's negative. I'm like, it's negative. So what are y'all talking about? And then, so they got it. You know, I came out to wash my hands. I gave it to them. I washed my hands. And then my friend Kwan was like, girl, what is in your mouth? What are you doing? My friend Kwan was like, no, sis. The second line is coming. I'm like, bitch, you lying. Girl, you lying. Why you lying? Yeah, say, why you lying? Say, no, it's not. Say, no, it's not. Sorry, y'all. I had to get him kind of like settled. But I'm like, so why you lying? No, it's not. So I'm still washing my hands, you know. Then she handed it to my other friend, Shay. And Shay was like, no, sis. The second line coming in. I'm like, y'all tripping. Let me see. So I looked at it. I still ain't see no second line. To this day, I did not see no second line. So I'm like, yeah, y'all bugging. I don't see no second line. And they was trying to show me, and I'm just like, I don't see the second line. So we get some more or whatever, but we didn't go back to the bathroom. We took it home. So I wrapped it up. I wrapped the one that I used, put in my pocket, you know. It was pouring down, raining outside. So we run into the car. We get in the car, and I unwrap it, and I looked at it. And I was like, I think I see the second line coming in, but I'm not sure. Like, I was so in denial that I'm like, I don't think I see it, but I kind of do see it. So then they was like, just take the other ones and we'll see what they say. So I'm like, all right. So, but before, you spitting all on my shirt. So before we left, I called the father and I was like, I actually let Kawan talk to him because I didn't know what to say. I didn't want to talk to him and stuff like that. So after she was like, where you at? What you doing? He was like, I'm on my way to Carrollton. So I was like, let me see the phone because I didn't want her to tell him like what was going on. So I was like, let me see the phone. I was like, we might have a problem. I forgot what I said. I think I was like, I said you might have to turn around. He was like, why? But he knew, I feel like he knew I was pregnant before I told him because he was getting sick and all this stuff. So he was like, why? Oh, mind you, we did something February 14th on Valentine's Day. And like 3 or 4 days after that, he gave me the pill to take because he thought he slipped up. This is kind of like a lot of information, but by that time I was already pregnant. So yeah, so I had to put that in there. But so I was like, you might have to turn around. He was like, what's wrong? I was like, just give me like 5 minutes. Let me get to the house and stuff like that. He was like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And I was like, just give me 5 minutes. I'm gonna call you back. So we hung up or whatever. He had already turned around because I feel like he already knew what was going on. So I get to the house or whatever, and I called my sister, like my blood sister, the one who just interrupted my video. I called her. I was like, sis, we might have a problem. She was like, what? What's wrong? And I showed her the test that I took at Kroger. She was like, you pregnant? I was like, I don't know. I'm about to take the other ones to see what it say. I'm about to take a digital one and see what it say. She was like, all right, and whatever. She was like, if you are, what you gonna do? I was like, I don't know, and stuff like that. So we was just talking, and me and my sister joke. We make everything out to be a joke, so don't get offended. We wasn't serious or whatever. So she was like, abort, but she was joking. So I started laughing, and she was like, who is it by? And I was like, who else? So she was like, she was like, ew, da 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 da. So then I went to go take the digital one. We just sitting there talking, waiting for the results to come in. I don't know why I'm moving my hand so much. Waiting for the results to come in. So we just talking and talking, trying to like, talking about the situation, like what I'm going to do if it is true or whatever. So then, I don't know what made my friend Kawan pick up the test. But as soon as she picked up the test to look at it, it popped up. And it said pregnant. This is how it went. So it was laying on the table face down. She picked it up. As soon as she picked it up to look at it, the results came in. You just spitting everywhere. And it said pregnant. And she dropped the thing like this and was like, and we all knew what that meant. So when she did that, I hurried up and looked at her, and she was staring at me like, basically the look on her face was like, sis, you in trouble. You really messed up. So when she was looking at me, I was like, what the fuck? Man, so I looked at the test and it said pregnant. This test did not say yes or no. It said pregnant, not pregnant. So I looked at it and it said pregnant. So I don't know where I was going, where I was trying to go, but I got up and I think I left the phone on the table when I was on, like nothing was, I don't know what was going on in my head, but I got up and I started walking towards the door. And my leg, it just felt like my whole body just got like extremely weak. And I fell to the ground. I was crying. All I could say is what I'm going to do, what I'm going to do. So my friend Shay, she started crying with me. Eric, like my sister, she was just like, what are we going to do? Not what are you going to do, but what are we going to do? Because like, my sister is always by my side no matter what. So she like, yo, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? And I'm like, I'm not listening to nobody. Like, I don't hear nobody. I'm just talking to myself like what I'm gonna do. I'm crying. So my sister, this is all I heard from my sister. She was like, you need to call the Father. And when I tell y'all, that was like the last thing that was in my head. I was not thinking about that. All I was thinking about was, what am I about to do? Mind you, I'm the youngest of all my mom and dad kids. I'm the baby. So it's like, what I'm gonna do? Everybody gonna hate me, da da da. So when she said you need to call the Father, I'm like, oh man, that's another thing. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna call you back. I love you and stuff like that. She was like, all right, call me back for real. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna call you back. So I get the phone. I didn't want to talk to him really. Like, I was mad at him because it's just like, you did this, but both, like really both. It was not planned at all, but it was both of our faults basically, because we knew what we had to do to prevent this. But so I called him. He was like, hello, and I guess he heard me like kind of crying. So he was like, he stopped. He was like, what's wrong, Angel? What's wrong? And I was like, this is how I told him. I said, nigga, you got me pregnant. He said, and he just stopped. Like, it got quiet on the phone. Then when it got quiet, I just started crying some more. He was like, what? Are you sure? Like, how you know? And I'm like, what you mean how I know? I took a test. Like, I took like 15 tests. It's all say pregnant. Like, come on now. What I'm gonna do? And that's all I say. He was like, no, like, what the world? Like, what? He didn't know what to say. So then I kind of got mad, and I think I hung up. And he called me back, and he was like, well, you the one who keeps sliding down, big boy. He was like, can you meet me somewhere? I didn't want to, but I'm like, we have to like figure out, we have to do all this together. So I'm like, yeah, sure, where you want to meet? He was like, can I come over? Or I said, no, you can't come over. So meet me at the park. Mind you, it's a park in my neighborhood where everybody go to chill or whatever. So we met at the park, and it kind of pissed me off. Even though I had my friends Kawan and Shay, he had people in the car, and I'm just like, this is not time to have people with you. Like, no. But I couldn't get mad because I had people with me too. So we got out the car, and I was just crying and crying, and I think he hugged me or whatever, and I was like, I really didn't want to be touched. So I think we tried to talk about like what's gonna happen, but we really didn't talk about it that day. He was just trying to comfort me and try to make me like calm down and stuff like, is he asleep? Calm down and stuff like that. Oh, my baby's asleep. So he was really just trying to like calm me down and stuff. So then I left, like I stopped talking, and me and my friends, we went to the tennis court, and we was just like trying to figure out what we gonna do and stuff. So then like the next day, me and him talked about it and stuff, and abortion was, I don't believe in abortions. Like, I'm so against abortions depending on the situation. So it kind of was thrown in there, but I always knew, I was like, I'm not. In the back of my mind, it was like, I think I want to, but like I knew I wasn't going to, if that makes sense. So then or whatever, fast forward, things happen. You know, he was dealing with things, and I was dealing with the whole pregnancy thing. So I decided to keep it, and I told him, you know, he was mad at first because it's just like, we were both young and we don't need no baby or whatever, and we wasn't together. Like, it was just was not the right thing or whatever. So I decided to keep it or whatever. So we was going at it for a minute, and then something like drastic happened to him, and we both decided that we really wanted to keep it or whatever. So we went to the doctor, saw the heartbeat, all this, all that. So fast forward, I told my mom then when I was almost 2 months. So the way I told them, my sister had to be with me because I couldn't tell them on my own. But before I told them, like a couple of days before I told them, they came to me. They was like, Angel, we so proud of you. You're actually getting your life together and stuff like this. You're becoming an adult and stuff. So that broke my heart when they said that, because it's just like, that was the first time I ever heard my mom say she was proud of me. So it's just like, now I'm finna disappoint y'all and stuff like that. Now it's just, it broke my heart. So I was like, it made it 10 times worse. So the day we told him, you know, we came in the room and we tried to figure out what we gonna say. I almost started crying, but I'm like, I can't go down there crying because then it's gonna make it worse or whatever. So we pulled him downstairs and my sister started talking. I forgot what she said, but she started it off, and then I was like, after she got done saying what she was saying, I was like, I gotta tell y'all something. I don't want you guys to hate me or look at me any differently. I'm still your baby girl and stuff like that. So I'm just going on and going on. My mama was quiet the whole time, and my dad, he was like, you gay? Because like the day before I told them, me and him got into a big argument about gay people. So he was like, you gay? And I kind of chuckled, but it wasn't the right time to laugh. I was like, no, I'm not gay. Then I paused, and he was like, what? And at this point, my mama knew I was pregnant before I told them. She just wasn't saying nothing because she wasn't sure. So she was like, I was like, I'm pregnant. Mind you, my mama's still playing her game on her phone, not even looking at me, paying attention to me. Well, she was paying attention, but so my dad was like, you're what? I was like, I'm pregnant. He looked at my mama, then he looked at my sister, then he looked at me. He said, this gotta be a joke. This gotta be a joke. And he kept saying, it gotta be a joke. It gotta be a joke. Da 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 da. So I'm like, no. Me and my sister like, no, it's not a joke. Like, I'm serious. So at this point, I started crying because it's just like, I know my dad finna act the fool. So he jumped up, started cussing me out, yelling and stuff like this. And then he went upstairs, started throwing stuff, came back down, went downstairs to the basement, started playing pool, came back up, yelling some more and stuff like that. And then he was just like, you're a liar, you was lying. I should have listened to your mama, da 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 da, all this, all that. Making me feel so bad, but I mean, I understand. So then my mama was like, what you're not gonna do is you're not gonna sit up here and make her feel worse than what she already do and stuff like that. So my mama calmed my dad down, and she was like, if you need to step outside, get some fresh air, go upstairs, go by yourself or something, but you're not finna sit here and yell at her and do this and do that. I know you mad, I am too, and stuff like that. So my mom made him go in the kitchen and like eat some, I think, but he calmed down or whatever. Then he came back and sat back down, and then my mama, this when she started talking, she was like, yes, I'm disappointed, yes, I'm mad, I'm hurt, and stuff like that. She was like, but I'm not gonna treat you how my mama treated me when I told her I was pregnant. I'm gonna be here for you and stuff like that. We're gonna get through it together and stuff. And you know, she was just like letting me know that they're gonna be here and I'm not gonna be alone, but they are hurt, disappointed, and stuff like that. So then my dad started talking like, because my sister, my oldest sister, she got pregnant at 16. So he was like, I went through it before. I can go through it again and stuff like that. We got you. We're going to make sure you're good, everything you need. But you gotta do better for yourself and stuff like that. So then after that, we hugged or whatever. They hugged me. I'm still crying. And my mama was like, go in the bathroom, get yourself together. And we're gonna get through this or whatever. So then I went in the bathroom, wiped my face or whatever, and then they started making jokes out of it, and I'm just like, it's too early, we can't be making jokes right now, like, no. But that was their way of dealing with the situation right then and there. So mind you, I have 9 siblings. My mom has some kids, not with my dad. My dad got some kids, not with my mom. And then there's me and my sister, they had together. So it's 10 of us. And I'm the youngest, so my mom was like, you need to put all your brothers and sisters in a group chat and tell them you pregnant. So do what now? I gotta do what? So I'm like, do I have to? Like, she said, yes, you do. So I had to put all of them niggas in a group chat. Told them I was pregnant. It was not pretty. My sister was like, bitch, what? Bitch, what? Bitch, what? You what? So my brothers, you know, they wasn't happy about it or whatever. So some of them called me and was just like, you know, I'm gonna be by your side. Everybody make mistakes. You just gotta learn from your mistakes. God is never gonna put you in a position where you can't handle it and stuff like that. So some of them made me feel good, but the other ones, not so much. Called my dad, cussing him out, cussing me out, saying they was being too soft with us and I'm too young to let, this is their exact words, I'm too young to let somebody, in me. So I'm just like, whoa, let's calm down. Let's stop. Pause. Stop. Let's not. So they calling me or whatever. So then that's how I told them. But my dad got mad right then and there. But afterwards, he was so supportive, always there for me, talking to my son while he was in my stomach and stuff like that. My mom, she reacted better than I thought she was. But, after that day, she was not talking to me. She did not want to see me. Like, her whole mood changed. And that went on for, 2.5 weeks. But, I expected that. So, yeah, but after all that, after I started getting bigger and stuff like that, my mama, if I pulled my shirt up or whatever and stuff like that, she wasn't having it. Pull your shirt down. You trying to show off you pregnant and stuff, which wasn't the case. First of all, everybody know I don't like, if I have a shirt on, it's either going to be a little crop top shirt if I'm walking around the house, or it's always going to be up, because I don't know why. I just like to wear it like that. It's more comfortable to me. So then when my stomach started getting bigger, then they started touching them and stuff like that. My mom didn't touch my stomach till I was 6-7 months. That's the first time she touched my stomach. But now he's here and everybody loves him, especially my mom. She come home. No, my mama took off of work for a whole 6 weeks after I had him. She took off of work and stayed home with us. So, but now she's back at work, and every time, if I don't call her at least twice a day, she called me what are you doing? Why you didn't call me? I want to talk to my grandson. Then she come home, go upstairs, change her clothes, come down, come back and get him and have him for the rest of the night or whatever. And yeah, if he crying, give him to me. I got him. I'm gonna calm him down. They're in love with him. I have a great support system, and I'm grateful. If it wasn't for my mom, I don't think I would be able to handle it. Because it's extremely hard. But yeah, that's how I found out I was pregnant, and that's how I told my parents. But yeah, he's asleep now. If you can't see, he is knocked out. But thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and I will be let me know what the next video you want to see. I will be posting, I don't know what days I'm gonna post, but I'm gonna try to post as much, and I'm gonna try to make it more and more. Oh, and I didn't let you guys know, but on this channel I will be doing vlogs. Not so much pranks, but I'll throw a couple of pranks in there. Not challenges, but routines and stuff like that. Just I'm gonna try to do it or whatever. So comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you want to see and what you don't want to see. And yeah, I will leave my Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat below. You can follow me. You can let me know what you want to see and stuff like that. And yeah, so that was my video. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And tell baby boy Chase bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. He like, mama, leave me alone.